Runner about to get caught out, gets swapped, stunned by the magic missile and the Malefist. She will get hammered and shut down. Won't be seeing her in the next fight, and that's their mech gone. The pipe, I think the pipe was a little premature, but they popped it defensively in case a counter-attack came from either Tiny or Tidehunter there. And it looks like they've got a pretty good window to push up. I mean, does she have a buyback? I think she might have enough for a buyback. She does, so if they desperately need the Windrunner, she can get back into it. But it will, of course, delay any kind of sheepstick she was trying to build.
Yep, and Queen of Pain is going to have to try defend this using that ultimate. Does have the gems for the vision, and it looks like AL are going to back off, take Roshan, and once again, are we going to see another fight at Roshan? Maybe this time it'll be Aeon who turned the tides here. This was the big turning moment where AL suddenly found themselves in a decent position, was when they got the Roshan, and we're going to see Bleak flying out his Monkey King bar as well, and in come Aeon. Tiny is coming from below, and the rest are coming from above. Tide is there with a Blink. No Ravage though.
Tiny was actually camping the bottom lane. He was trying to get a pick off on some of the base, but I think Aeon are going to pull out here. They've realised, okay, without the Ravage, we probably can't control this fight, and we need to pull out. So I think they've done the right thing there. I think if they went in there, they would have lost without that Ravage, and they wouldn't have had much hope of winning, so they would have fed them a whole load of kills right outside their base. It would have been a pretty easy racks up there, that I reckon. Just watching Bleak. Yeah. Oh, dear. Boy, is he going to hit hard. That is looking nasty. They just don't have much of an answer to it. Tiny's still trying to hit level 16 as I hear the construction happening in the background. Yeah. Oh. But I mean,
I'm not too sure about that, man. It's like 10 PM at night here going on, but things are going to continue. Dota 2 continues as AL. They're playing it slow here. They've got Musica just farming at bottom lane, and I think it is because it's still daytime. I think TT, they're building the new Mecha G unit. The even heavier duty one. It's like going to be worse than an old Nokia. You can drop on the floor, cause earthquakes. That's what's going to happen. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I see here.
And we're going to see Aeon marching forward. They want to kind of push and make something happen here.
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, if they can get a pick off, that's kind of what they want. Although Musica won't have enough for buybacks if he gets jumped here. Although it looks like they're not going to. They're going to swing down here and hang out with Tiny. Tiny hasn't picked up. He's actually holding off on his ultimate. And I think this is wise, because he knows if he gets his ult, again, he's going to attack so slow that he's not really going to get any use out of this Argonym's. I think this is probably the right choice. What about you?
Oh, I think both. I think it's one of those things. I'm not sure of the exact calculations for it, but I think definitely leveling up to that level 3 ultimate it's still worth it for the bonus damage you get. Sure, you lose a bit of attack speed, but you also get movement speed. You get bonus toss damage, so overall, you lose some attack speed, but I think it's still worth getting.
Fair enough then, as it looks like oh no, he's just farmed the jungle. I thought he jumped in on someone there for a second. I saw his skills going good, and he has actually ported up to top to defend that top down. Aeon are just going to pull out. I think God's just turned off his microphone. I don't think I've lost him here. I think he's just disabled his microphone because we were getting a lot. No, you've just quieted it a bit. Yeah, there was a lot of drilling.
No, I've been turning it off and on a bit because of the background noise, so... they've moved outside now. They were inside, so I think things are good to go.
Did you give them the death glare? Did you give them that death glare?
I looked over and said, what are you doing here? I'm trying to stream. And things will continue in a much more peaceful manner. As I think they're feeling they're ready to push. They've got their MKB up. Bleak actually going for a Helm of the Dominator. A bit of an interesting item choice there. It will help him. It's a nice late game item to get up that Satanic, especially if you can get up something like a Butterfly as well, given that nice attack speed. But for now, it will just give him a bit of extra damage and lifesteal. As AL, they're feeling confident. They feel ready.
They do stack. I just saw just then, Night Stalker, his damage jumped twice.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, Command and the Blants, they do indeed stack. And it looks like Tiny's skulking. He's looking for a kill here, although Balinar can see him. He's going to go for the stomp. There we go. Doesn't get it off before the Avalanche goes down. Pops the big over. Here comes Enigma. He gets stunned by Tiny's passive, I think. I don't know, it looked like he got some of the passive. Never mind, arrow goes through, doesn't connect, Tiny gets picked off, and this is looking pretty damn grim right about now for the Dire side. They're a player down, can he buy back? No, he cannot. Tiny levels up his ultimate while down and out, and decides, alright, going for the maximum, the level 3 ult. He is going to not be back in time. Looks like they're going to lose his racks. They've got the Ravage up, I just don't think they have the damage to follow up on the Ravage to bring this down. Have AL blasted off their pipe yet? They have used their pipe. Hand of God is up, Mech is up. I don't think Aeon can hold this here.
Yeah, they're going to lose bottom racks for sure. They've lost them melee backs, or they'll lose the range backs. Whether or not AL go for another one, they may just back off, farm up mid and top lanes, push out those lanes, or they could just try. Yeah, they're going to go straight for mid by the looks of it, because Tiny is still dead for 20 seconds. Tiny actually buying that Hyperstone, so now without buyback, and he is going to be the key hero that Aeon need. They can go in, they've got the AoE from the Tide, Queen of Pain, the Windrunner, but they haven't got the damage to finish off heroes when AL have Pipe, Mech, and the Chen ulti, and they're going to lose both bottom and middle racks.
Definitely Tiny up. Will they try and finish the last one off? I think they're just going to try and finish off. There is a shackle. Great shackle. Can they pop? Here comes the Ravage. Tiny is porting in. Arrow goes out. The eye has been dropped by Godot. It is on the ground there. That gem. Tiny goes in. Does drop another chuck down. I think the gem was picked up. There is a black hole. Only getting tied. Not a fantastic black hole. Gem of True Sight is on the ground once again. Somebody's dropped it again. Midnight Pulse is down. Magic Missile collects Enchantress, and another swap there. 4-star away. It looks like Ken might escape with his Windrunner. Tiny now going to town on Musica. Musica backing up. Starstorm has been dropped. That gem still on the ground. Down goes Tiny. And AL holding their ground, but they lose Musica as well as losing. I think that was Snoopy playing. Oh, wow, 2 gems on the floor, actually.
Gems all over the place. Godot will pick one up. They did lose Chen. Chen actually bought back just so he could use that ultimate. He bought back, casted the ulti, and then tried to come back to the fight.
I think it was
AL picking up 4. Yeah, why not? He's a Chen. He's already got the mech and Vlads. He might start building towards an Aghanim Scepter, but at this point, AL wanted to end the game now, and that buyback did help give them a bit of boosted HP, as they're going to look to maybe push top, seal the deal, as they are up 4 Raxes, and Aeon, their late game is just not looking impressive enough.
And especially, Bleak didn't even lose the Aegis during that fight. He's still carrying it. It's definitely looking very, very grim for the Aeon team. It is... Oh, they just don't have an answer, basically. I mean, they got what they wanted. They got the Ravage off. They got stuck in there. They just not have the damage. They just didn't have the damage to seal the deal. It was just wait. I mean, they got Chen, but he just bought back. And if Chen's alive, obviously, it is very, very difficult to kill their team. I think they might... I don't know if the pipe was used during that fight or not. I think it might still be on cooldown from the bottom lane, but still.
The problem is now AL, with that big fight, are going to get more and more farm. And then next push, they're going to have the bottom and mid lane pushing out as well. They're going to have these next big items, because even Mirana actually has almost 5k gold. Enigma getting close to BKB, also has that Blink Dagger up, and Musica as well. Aghanim Scepter, BKB, Plate Mail, 3.5k gold. I think he's probably going to buy that Assault Cuirass any second. So with Assault Cuirass, Mirana could pick up, it looks like it's going to be Divine Rapier here because of that Aegis. And yeah, Bleak with Rapier. Shaitan with a BKB, Musica with an Assault Cuirass. It is going to be absolutely an unstoppable force from Absolute Legends.
I think so too. Now I noticed Jed is awesome calling out in the chat. Where is Mineski versus Giggles? Coming up next, dude. That as long as Mineski turns up, they've said they're going to be here, but fingers crossed and all that. So yeah, as long as the teams are here, the game will be streamed next right here on Beyond the Summit. Now I do definitely agree. I mean, I can't see much other... I mean, unless he's trying for some random range, but I do agree that looks like it's going to be a Rapier. I have a bit of a say, you know, Rapier is the fastest way to throw a game, but we'll see. I trust Bleak. I'm sure he can hold on to it. He's not going to lose it in a silly fashion. So we'll see what happens. Now, Night Stalker has picked up a Plate Mail. I'm guessing he's going to get his own Assault here, just because it's really damn good. Really helps out the team. That extra armor is fantastic. Also, I'm not sure if we mentioned it, but Windrunner did just finish a Scythe of the Vice. Has finished up her Hex, and now Night Stalker going in there, changes his mind. Decides to back up. And Shackle, a nice try on that Shackle, doesn't connect to anything though. Was trying to bounce it from a creep to Mirana there. They are going to try and pick off Mirana before she causes a ton of havoc. I don't think it's going to happen though, not with that Chen. See Chen is being very beautiful, skulking around the back. They go, okay, let's be careful here, let's not engage too close. Again, another Shackle on Bleak, not connecting anything. He was really hoping to bounce to a Chen creep there. And actually Chen, being, well, this is the kind of thing you can do early game to really piss people off in the lane. Just have a Cyclone, a Tornado from one of the Wildkin Chiefs, just chase the run, but it doesn't do that much in the late game.
Well, at this point, it's still giving some vision. I mean, they're not worrying about the damage.
Oh,
it gives vision well in...
Nighttime with Dalinar, though.
Yeah, that's true. But they can just send it out well into the base, and we're going to see them focus down this Rax. The creep wave coming in bottom. I think they should get mega creeps here. They should be able to end the game, as Aeon have to go in, and they have to go in now.
It looks like it indeed. Are they going to engage? They've lost their Rax already. Sprites get popped by the Enchantress. Not really doing a whole lot. They haven't really engaged. A Blink in there. There goes the Titan dropping the Ravage. A Blink in from Enigma. Drops the Black Hole. I think he's missed everything. Cancels it anyway. Starts attacking Titan. Goes, whoops. Bit of an embarrassing fight there, but doesn't matter. It looks like Bleak will manage to carry this one just because he's got so much freaking damage. Down goes the Enchantress. We're about to lose Windrunner as well. There is a GG from Aeon. They've already lost Queen of Pain and Tidehunter, and there's a swap. Windrunner is dead as well. Triple kill there to Murana. Palik just hitting too damn hard in this late game. So congratulations to AL, earning me some GG branches. Oh, I love the GG branches. But no, this has been the Gigabyte Dota Masters tournament. This has been Group A action, AL versus Aeon. AL just proving too strong in the late game, but a good attempt there from Aeon. They were looking strong in that early game, the early mid game, but after that the Rosh steal from AL, it just sort of went downhill from there. But guys,
yeah, it really did. That Rosh was such a turning point as AL managed to find their way into the game, and with that, their late game was just too strong.
But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and make sure you stick around because hopefully we have got Mineski versus Giggles with Pretty Little Lies, the slamming crit in ES. So hopefully they will be on board to play coming. I think it's, what is it, scheduled for now or just 15 minutes?
Right now.
Right now, okay.
The game is already up, same password, and do not reveal that. Well, we've got 2 minutes as there is delay on the stream, but yeah, game is up right now and should be underway.
Okay, I'm jumping into it now.